blackout today. We're going to do some hillbilly sighting in. Got 4 different hand loads for the 308. Aside from my normal long range load, this one here, we're going to try 125 grain Speer TNT. This load right here has 47 grains of IMR 4064. These 5 right here have Berger, and then these 5 right here are 185 grain juggernauts on top of 47.2 grains of H380. We're going to start off with 125 grain TNTs. Again, this one right here is 47 grains IMR 4064. Okay, we walk down here. It's 102 yards. It's a little downhill. The Nikon black rangefinder, it takes into effect the downhill trajectory, so it come out to 102. I have a 155 grain Berger bullet that I shoot at that particular gun at 1,000 yards with, and use Berger with it a little bit over max. I'm not going to put that load out there, but this one right here, always wanted to try 125 grain TNTs. They're pretty explosive, and for West Virginia sized deer, you know, out to 300 or 400 yards, they're more than just a groundhog bullet. Our deer aren't very big. All right, that's not too shabby. Okay, that's 5 shots. Probably a little bit of me in there. That's the first group of the day. That's well under 3/4 of an inch. All right, this is my son Andrew. He's going to shoot his 300 Winchester Magnum. It has a Arkin scope on it. He's shooting a 215 grain Berger VLD with 73 grains of IMR 7828, 102 yards. All right, it's been since last year since he shot this, but you can see right there he called this one to me. But that's what the Remington 700 300 Winchester will do. It'll put them in pretty much the same hole. So everybody says you have to have a custom-made rifle or them Remingtons won't shoot. We call bullshit. All right, we're going to try the same bullet, 125 grain TNT with 48 grains of Berger. Remington 9.5 primers in all my hand loads in this gun. All right, this is the 48 grains of Berger load. Measuring that, I don't know, probably 1/2 inch, maybe less, who knows. One hole, really. press the paper in a little bit where you can get a little bit better idea. That's 5 shots. This one here, that's 5 shots. Each one of those line delineations right there is an inch. Pretty good groups. Tell you a little bit about the gun. This is based off of a Remington 700 Action. It has the Remington 5R 1 in 12 twist barrel. It started off as an ADL, which it now sits in a gray bow precision stock made by the Macmillans. It has a Hawkins bottom metal. It has a Leupold 4.5 to 14 Mark IV with the LRT edition, where it has the TS32 reticle in it with the dots. Set up pretty nice. We did put a tactical knob on it. Has a Trigger Tech special trigger. It breaks right at 10 ounces. Very clean, very good trigger. I use this gun quite a bit for poking out to about 1,000 yards. We shoot anywhere from 600 to 1,000 yards quite a bit with it, with my 155 grain VLD Berger load with Varget. But decided just to mess around with it. I've tried the 185 grain jugs in it, the juggernauts, and never really had good success with the Varget or the 4064. I don't know if it's a 12 twist, but got my hands on a few pounds of H380. Actually got them at a yard sale off of a guy, and believe it or not, I got 2 pounds of H380 for $12. So loaded up some loads last night. We're going to give it a try here. 47.2 grains of H380, 185 grain juggernauts. This is all in Lapua brass with Remington 9.5 large rifle primers. Got the 185 grain jugs. All right, that's 185 grain jugs, 5 shots, 102 yards. That's hovering outside, probably right around 1.25 inches. That's the first load at the same seating depth without moving a die from my 155 grain VLDs for the 125 grain TNTs and the jugs. So, you know, maybe even just a primer switch right there or a 2/10 lower. I did see just a little bit on the primer for pressure, so I could cut it back 2/10 and shoot it again, and that's something maybe we'll do for another video here in the future. Right, we're going to shoot the 300 blackout 8-inch barrel. Got the Yankee Hill suppressor on it. Got a supersonic load today, 125 grain Speer TNTs. That's on top of 20 grains of Accurate Arms 1680. We're going to give it a shot out here at 100 yards. That's the 300 blackout, 0 magnification with the red dot, 125 grain TNTs with 20 grains of Accurate Arms 1680 with a CCI 450 Magnum primer, 8-inch barrel.